Are we on? Hello. We thought that we'd take a little bit of time and show you guys what we're throwing right now, because it changes constantly, at least for me, because Austin got into it a lot sooner than I did, very into it, and he kind of just handed me whatever he thought I'd be good at throwing. And now 3 years in?
3 to 4?
3 to 4 years in. Oh, don't leave me. Okay. I know enough to know what I actually like to throw and why. So I thought I would show you guys. So we finally demolished my bag, got all the randos out, and this is what's left. So let's start with putters. My putting putters are daggers. I also throw them for understable forehands or just my straight putter shots. I'm working on it. I'm not the greatest at hitting my points in my form that I need to release at the right time. So usually my putter shots, my up shots end up hitting trees because I yank them or release too early. But in the winter time, I use medium plastic for my daggers. This one's super beat in, this one's brand new. That was very apparent in the last round we played that they're very different because it was just crazy. And in the summertime, I like to use the hard plastic, and this one's brand new, and I love my new daggers. Keep those. For my throwing putters, I have a titanium zone, which I love. I am very comfortable throwing forehand shots, so that is why I stick with the titanium zone. It flies very smooth out of the hand, overstable enough that I can put power on it and it will fade as it's supposed to. Backhand, not so great at it, but forehand, I definitely stick to it. And then Austin said this is a putt and approach disc, but right on it, it says overstable mid-range. So we're still on the fence about where this belongs. But I love my Biofusion Suspect. It used to do something completely different for me. I need a new one for my overstable upshots and forehands. But now that it's beat in to all heavens, I'm relearning it as kind of a straight mid-range with a slight fade. And I love it for that reason, but it's hard to control right now. I'm in the market for just my dead straight mid-range shot. Right now, I'm trying out just back to basics with a shark, because I'm not great at these shots, and you just need to pick something that is simple, and I feel like the disc that comes in the starter pack is probably as simple as you can get. So I got a DX Shark in here to help me work on just my straight mid-range shots. So moving up to, that's basically all the mid-ranges I have. My fairway drivers, I don't have too many. I think I just had this one. Oh, nope, I got this one too. My fairway drivers are both Prodigy, both on various ends of the spectrum. I have a Prodigy F1. Austin's gonna help me with the plastic because I don't remember.
750.
750 plastic. This is my go-to. I'm very comfortable with it. Primarily forehand, but I can put it on a flex line. I can just throw it straight hyzer, and I trust it. I can put all my power behind it, a little bit of power behind it, and it does exactly what I want it to. And this one, I just got a Prodigy F7, picked it up at a Play It again. Austin said, you might love this disc, and he was right, as usual, when it comes to my disc choices. In the very few rounds that I play with it, I've learned to hyzer flip it to perfection, to just cruise on a straight line with a slight fade, or to actually have it hold, obviously it's an F7, so very understable, hold its anhyzer line beautifully, which is a shot that I struggle with. But it's helping me learn how to do it very well. So I love the F7.
You're not nearly out of fairways. You still have a few more.
What do I have?
Orange, yellow, signature stuff.
Oh.
You have signatures on the other one. There you go.
Is that it?
All I can think of right now.
Okay. I guess I have a few more fairway drivers. My bad. This is actually a, I don't know the plastic.
Lucid.
Convict that my dad picked up for me. Shout out to Dad. Love you. He
Hold
also
it in
got
one
me-
spot.
He also provided me with this bag a couple Christmases ago, which I really, really like. He went to a clinic with Eric Oakley and Tina Stenitis, and he got me this disc and got it signed for me with a whale sack stamp, and I had no idea what it was when he brought it back, but I ended up loving it. Primarily for forehand shots for me. It can hold its anhyzer line and basically land flat, so it usually doesn't flex out for me. Backhand, not so sure about it. Still working on it, but I love it. Haven't lost it yet, which is a victory since it was a gift and signed, so I want to hold on to this one. And this distance driver is a Champion Valkyrie. Also picked it up at a Play It Again Sports. The lower speed discs, 9 speeds are really comfortable in my hand, 10 speeds as well. Anything bigger is a little iffy, but I just wanted to pick this up and see what all the hype's about, and I really like throwing it. This one is very beaten and old and used, so it flies pretty straight. Put it on a little angle, it'll flex out and fade back. So I really like the Valkyrie so far. Only played a couple rounds of it in the winter, so it's not saying a whole lot that I know about it. But I like it so far. And now I have 3 of these. I like them so much. I'd say one of my most comfortable backhand driver would be a Pro Starfire. And I have 2 of them. My dad just gifted me this one, which I love a lot. But I can trust it to go straight for me if I just rip on it. And if I give it a lot of power in an open field, I can get a pretty full flight out of it. So this is the most comfortable distance driver that I have in my bag right now. And we just picked me up a brand new Starfire pre-flight number from a Play It Again, because we love those. And this one basically does what the Orc used to do for me, which I loved, but I took it out of the bag. I was just done with them. I need new ones if I keep it. But this one's much more overstable, great for my forehand flex shots that I love to throw. Only a couple rounds with it, so still working on it. And my last one. This is probably my go for it, full out distance, open field, I need to get as far as I can disc. The West Side Queen. Pretty understable, but I've learned to hyzer flip it really well, and controlled, even in tunnel shots. So I really, really enjoy the West Side Queen. This one's pretty beat in, so if I got a new one, I probably wouldn't know what to do with it. But this is my full out ripping driver. I can probably get the most distance out of it right now. So that is my bag.
No, it is not.
It's not? What do you mean?
You're forgetting 2 discs.
Really?
Yep.
But there's nothing left.
You just got 2.
Oh. They're hiding behind my vision. Here we go. These ones, also great. These are Gladiators. This is Goldline. Is that correct?
That is Goldline.
Goldline Gladiator. Austin got this for me probably over 1.5 years ago, so it is beat.
Shout out to Zach Schweitzer. Got that from him at a tournament at, I think, Hudson Springs.
I absolutely love this disc. Again, I'm a forehand primary player. I guess I'm just going to say that now. But that's my strong suit, and this is my absolute distance forehand shot. I can get the most flex and the full flight out of it. But this one's getting pretty beaten. So those flex shots aren't working out as well anymore. This one's mostly a release it flat and it'll fly straight for a very long time before it dumps slightly. My dad, my awesome dad, just gave me this brand new Opto Gladiator. Pretty pink color. But it does so much more. It does what this did and more for when it was brand new. As far as its overstability, I can trust it. It will always fade back, but I can also put it on any flex line I want and it will come back. Again, only 1 round with this one, but I love it so far. And that is my bag, right?